good morning.
Good morning, sir.
My name is J.R. Locke, and I'm with the 900 Men Strong Planning Committee of 2nd Calvary Baptist Church. And your name?
Nikolai Green.
Nikolai Green.
Yes, sir.
And you're from Nasman River?
Nasman River High School. Yes, sir.
Suffolk, Virginia. Well, it's certainly great to have you here.
Thank you.
Want to ask you just a couple questions, Nikolai. Okay. So, when you found out you were awarded this scholarship, what was the first thing that came to your mind?
The hard work paid off. I mean, I spent a lot of time putting into these scholarships and applying, and what I want to do costs a lot of money, so it's important to have money for where I want to go.
Okay. And so, had you ever heard of the 900 Men Strong Scholarship Prayer Breakfast?
I have heard of it, yes, sir.
Okay, well, good. So, what would you say to young men who's coming behind you in terms of how they should prepare on going to college?
It costs a lot of money, and the more you apply for, the better chances you have.
Okay. In terms of preparation academically, any words of wisdom?
Yes. I know it's tough and I know it's a lot of work, but when you look back, it'll be satisfying when you know that you've done it.
Okay. Well, we have Nikolai Green from Nasman River High School. This is one of our scholarship recipients, so good luck to you in the future.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Good morning. This is J.R. Locke once again, here with the 900 Men Strong 6th Annual Scholarship and Community Service Awards Breakfast. And I have with me here a very special guest who's going to make some remarks this morning. And your name, sir?
Deion King.
All right, Mr. King, what do you do?
I'm an NFL player for the Indianapolis Colts, number 50, and I'm a graduate of Norfolk State University.
So you just was recently drafted?
I was undrafted. I got signed by Dallas first, went to the Chargers, and then the end of the season I got picked up by the Colts.
And you got picked up by the Colts?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. It's been a journey.
Just want to ask you one question here. What do you think about the 900 Men Strong Scholarship and Community Service Awards Breakfast? When you first heard about it, what were some of your thoughts?
Oh, my thoughts were, I wish I had something like this when I was in school, you know. Okay. I would have probably got a scholarship, you know, just applying myself to it. But, you know, it's a great opportunity for our youth right now, you know, with this. And was it 6 years strong now?
Yes, sir.
So it's just going to keep getting bigger. And more applicants that are young now, they're going to reach out, come here again when they keep getting older and be a scholarship. So.
All right. And you're attending Norfolk State University?
Yes, sir. Did. Right. Behold the green and gold.
The green and gold. All right. So if I had to ask you a question in terms of if you had to leave some words of wisdom for young men who are following behind you, what's something that you'd like to say to them?
Just hard work and dedication and consistency. You're going to be consistent in anything that you want to do. Anything that you do successfully, you're going to have to stay consistent. So stay consistent in everything that you're doing.
All right. Well, look here, Mr. King. We're going to be watching you on NFL Live.
Oh, yes, sir.
So good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Well, we're here this morning at the 900 Men Strong Scholarship and Community Service Awards Breakfast. And we have a very special guest with us. Your name, sir?
I'm Curtis Johnson with Optima Health.
Well, good to see you this morning,
Curtis.
Good to see you too. Well, we certainly appreciate Optima Health's support on this scholarship breakfast. Just wanted to ask you, in your opinion, when you heard about the 900 Men Strong Scholarship and Community Service Awards Breakfast, what was the first thought came to your mind?
Well, I was excited to be a part of it because the young kids, they definitely need support.
That's
and then we were just excited to be a part of it.
All right.
Yes.
Well, your scholarship support really helps us send young men to college because one of our primary purposes with this breakfast is to reduce the dropout rate of high school students. In our community, as you might be aware, it's as high as up to 20% in some communities, but nationally it's as high as 50%. So we really appreciate Optima's support. So if you had to leave some words of wisdom to young men, you know, to aspire to go into college, what would that be, Curtis?
Well, first of all, stay focused.
Okay.
Stay focused. Get your work done. Right. Yeah, get your work done, and stay enthused about college. Yes, a lot of people don't get enthused. Like that second year, the hump year, sophomore year. Yeah, you think about making that money.
Those are the years you got to start working.
That's exactly right. You got to work harder.
That's
it. Those would be my words.
Well, good.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we certainly appreciate Optima Health support once again, and congratulations on being our educational sponsor.
Glad to be so. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
I'm pretty excited to be talking to Mr. Curtis Johnson, the Community Outreach Coordinator for Optima Health. He joins me now because his organization has become a major sponsor of this event, and you're supporting 900 Men Strong and a lot of young people who could use a helping hand. Tell me why.
Well, that's part of our goal. We have 4 pillars that we attack now. It's housing, education, finance, and of course health. That's our major goal. Now, we are interested in keeping kids healthy, and it begins with education.
How so? And how does this trickle down to something that the kids can use, the kids can benefit from?
Well, the kids can benefit from our outreach by our community enlargement. We're out there to make the community better, so the kids can benefit by our financial gift that we give as well, and education and tutelage.
You just want to touch that kid with that thought.
That's correct. That's correct. I do want to touch the kid, and that's our purpose, to touch the kids and make sure that the kids know that somebody cares about them. And we're being good corporate citizens as well.
Excellent. Thank you. Curtis Johnson, Community Outreach Coordinator, Optima Health. Reverend Dr. Jeffrey Guns, this is the 6th year of a massive program that takes a lot of effort to pull off. Why you're doing this again?
Because we believe that education makes a difference, and one of the ways that we help young people to succeed is to stress the importance of education, and then to try to provide the resources and models that will empower and encourage young men to go to school. And we're really focused on young men.
Why?
Because our boys have had a difficult time, and boys have not always been given the opportunity, especially in underserved and minority communities and among African American boys. They are marginalized, they are seen as criminal, incorrigible, and we need to help them.
How will this effort help the boys today and beyond? Because it's a long time between now and next year's event.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a very good question. We believe, and I think, and I hope that them seeing models of young men who are succeeding, who are going to college, that it would inspire and encourage them to want to reach for this goal as well. And to stay connected with them. I mean, that's one of the things that we have to try to do, is to get older men to connect to younger men. Because the older men, the Bible says, are to teach the younger men how to live, how to love God, how to love their families, how to love their wives, and how to be strong servants for Jesus Christ.
You're doing something today that will symbolize how easy that effort can be, and that is one man reaching out to a child or to a teen and shaking his hand, talking to him.
You know, one of the things that we've done is we have intentionally programmed this for men. We call it the 900 Men Strong Scholarship Prayer Breakfast. And we really want to kind of show men and boys that men can come together, that men can do things that empower and encourage other men.
It's working.
It is, and so we're really excited about it, and we want to thank you for coming and sharing and being a part of this great event. You really do add a lot to it.
I just want to thank you for involving me in this.
You're quite welcome, thank you. And next year we'll do it again, and so if you're not here today, just put it on your calendar for the 2nd Saturday in April 2018.
North Carolina A&T in the fall. He will major in biomedical engineering, allowing him to pursue a career in dentistry. Congratulations on your selection as a 2017 Graduate Straight Ministry Scholarship recipient, Nikolai Brady. Tyler is a well-rounded student athlete, leader, talented singer, and servant to the community. He is the captain of both the varsity basketball and lacrosse teams. Now with lacrosse, you know, he gets to run around with a stick and hit people. In my neighborhood, that was like, well, sorry about that. Now Tyler will be playing lacrosse in the fall for Jacksonville University. He'll major in mechanical engineering with hopes of becoming a dentist in the future. Congratulations to Tyler Wallace of Cape Henry. Isaiah has been described by those who know him well as a scholar with a heart of gold because of his community service and acts of kindness towards others. He is a member of the varsity lacrosse and debate team. and on the Air Force JROTC at Grassville High School. Isaiah will be attending George Mason University in the fall. He's going to be majoring in finance. This major will allow him to pursue Heritage High School. Representative Terrell is enrolled in the Heritage High School Governor's STEM magnet program. His community service record includes foreign missions, ministry trips to Haiti in 2015 and 2016. I had the honor of going to Haiti in 2009. Glad you went. Terrell will be attending North Carolina A&T in the fall, where he will be majoring in chemical engineering, but plans to pursue a career as a chemical engineer. Ladies and gentlemen, Terrell Rogers, congratulations on your selection. Now, I understand the ID program is one of the most rigorous programs in high schools across the nation. Jordan has maintained a 3.6 GPA and plans to attend either Christopher University, George Mason University, or Old Dominion in the fall. He plans to major in finance with future aspirations of becoming Leonard Parsons' boss or becoming a tax attorney. Congratulations on your selection as a 2017 WH Grade Men's Ministry Scholarship. Jordan Weidman is a CLP Tax Enrollment Advisory Group honoree. Deshaun is a Booker T. Washington High School in Norfolk. Mr. Deshaun Woods has an impressive record of service and leadership in his school and community. Deshaun has received multiple certifications, including Microsoft Word, and the WISE Financial Literacy Certification, and he's involved in many clubs. Deshaun plans to attend Norfolk State University in the fall. Behold! He plans to attend NSU in the fall. Mr. Isha Harris. I think he's related to Elijah Harris. Mr. Elijah Harris. I don't know. Listen, Elijah Harris, who's what? Cadillac Harris. Mr. Davey Smith. Mr. Michael Wilkins. We want to thank you for your service to the community and wish you the best of luck today and in the future. And keep on doing what you're doing. There can only be one winner, and by community vote, the man receiving the 900 Men Strong Community Service Award is coming up in just a moment. Right now, we just want to enjoy and thank these men and let them have their moment for probably more than 100 years of service among them. Let's give them another round of applause. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate you, sir. All the years of service, let everybody stand up and give them a round of applause. He's still running without other people today. Coach Harris, please join us right now for a word, and let's give him another round of applause as we welcome him to the podium.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My heart is heavy because you don't stand in this position by yourself.
That's right. All right.
And to listen to the words of the great men that have spoken already today.
Yeah.
I was fortunate I had two parents. When he was talking to me. I had two parents that loved me, and they provided the kind of love that helped me make good decisions. That they taught me that life wasn't about me. Life was always about other people, be a servant to other people. That's right. And that's what the strong men recommend. Men stand for. So I'm just honored to be here today in regard to them. For all that you do and all the kids that I've served, it's an honor. And so, to you recipients, you know, we're sitting at the table and we're talking about the impact that you're going to have on generations. The opportunities that you have by being here and to hear the words and to understand that you're under the greatest umbrella, and that's the umbrella of Christ. So this whole program and foundation is built on that. And so I commend all of you and I congratulate you. Today, I'm just humbled to just be here. I'm overwhelmed just to be here, and I certainly accept this award on behalf of countless men, young men, who's listened and learned and will take those ministry lessons that they learned on the football field, in the classrooms, and take those lessons outside of this room. The last thing I'd like to say to you is, what you heard today, from every man that has stepped to the podium, what you've heard today, put that in your personal backpack. Take it out into the world and make a difference. Be that person that makes a difference in somebody else's life. Because it's not about me, it's not about you, it's about him. So give it back to him.
Shake a man's hand, you squeeze that out of it. And they're going to be strong. Nice to meet you. This tells me to respect you. Got it? All right, fellas. I need to see your eyeballs. I need to see your eyeballs. That when you leave here today, you'll probably go home and chill, or maybe you got some chores you got to do, or maybe you're going back to a bunch of confusion. But I need to plant a couple questions in your brain. And ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Calm it down so they can hear me. This is between me and you. This is between me and you. When I was in high school, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tyrone Walker.
I want to thank each and every man who has come again this year for this annual breakfast. And for me, and the committee, is more than just a breakfast, more than just scholarship. Our goal is to impact every life, from the youngest to the oldest. We feel that we and you make an investment in the lives of these young men. And the return is far in the future, and some returns will be bigger than the others. But if we don't make those investments today, the question becomes, what shall happen to our young men? What shall happen to our community? So we thank you for your partnership. We thank you for your commitment to making a difference to our communities. For our honorees, we thank you for the work and labor you have done. You are making a big difference, and we appreciate you very much. Let us all stand for our time for dismissal.